Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. So we have already explained some topics from computer communication first module. The remaining parts are networks, network criteria, physical structure, network models, categories of networks. So going to the slides. Networks. A network is a set of devices often referred to as nodes connected by a communication links. So a network means it's a node. There is a communication link and the devices are connected at the end of these links. A node can be a computer, printer or any other capable device sending or receiving data generated by the nodes at the network. So the use of this network is the sending and receiving data generated by the nodes or computer or printer, etc. So instead of a single large machine being responsible for all aspects of process, separate computers handle a subset. So we can use a separate computer from our own home or our own office to send or receive data far away from home and office. So that's the use of networks. So the first one is network criteria. A network must be able to meet some certain number of criteria. The most important of these are performance, reliability and security. So there are three performance criteria are there: performance, reliability and security. The first one is performance. So performance can be measured in many ways, including transit time and response time. So we have to look for transit time and response time. The transit time is the amount of time required for a message to travel from one device to another. So it is the time required for a message to travel from one device to another. That means transit time. And response time is the elapsed time between an inquiry and a response. So it's the time between an inquiry and a response. The performance of a network depends on a number of factors, including number of users, type of transmission medium, and capabilities of the connected hardware and the efficiency of software. So the performance is often evaluated by two network matrices, that is throughput and delay. We often need more throughput and less delay. So make sure you have to note this point. It may be some tricky. So throughput and delay, we often need more throughput and less delay. However, these two criteria are often contradictory. So if we try to send more data to the network, we may increase throughput, but we increase the delay because of the traffic congestion in the network. So if we try to send more data, the throughput will increase, but the delay will be high. So that's all about the performance criteria. And the second one is reliability. In addition to accuracy of delivery, the network reliability is measured by frequency of failures, the time it takes a link to recover from a failure, and the network robustness in a catastrophe. So that's all about reliability. And the third one is security. Security means the network security issues including protecting data from unauthorized access, protecting data from damage and development, and implementing policies and procedures for recovery from breaches and data losses. So network security means giving some protection of data. So we have to protect our data from other accesses and breaches and data losses. So that means the security. So these are the three network criteria, that is performance, reliability and security. So the next one is physical structure. So the physical structure means network attributes are there. First one is type of connection. So we know that there are two types of connection: point to point and multi-point. The figure is shown. The first one is a station, two stations are, and there is a link, that is point to point connection. And the multi-point means there is a mainframe and there is a link, and there are one or two and more stations are connected to the same link, that is multi-point. So a network is a two or more devices connected through a link. A link is a communication pathway that transfers data from one device to another. For communication to occur, the two devices must be connected in some way to the same link at the same time. So that's the figure shows there is a two stations connected between a link. So it should be the communication should occur there. So there are point to point and multi-point connections are there. So the first one is point-to-point connection. A point-to-point connection provides a dedicated link between two devices. So there is a dedicated link between the devices. The entire capacity of the link is reserved for transmission between those two devices. So the entire capacity is reserved for the two devices. The most point-to-point connection use an actual length of wire cable to connect the two ends, but other options such as microwave or satellite links are also possible. So we can use a actual wire cable as a link, but we can also use a microwave or satellite link as possible. So when we change television channels by infrared remote control, it's a remote control. So you are establishing a point-to-point connection between the remote control and television control system. That's an example for point-to-point connection. When we are changing our channels from using a remote, there is a point-to-point connection between remote control and television control system. The second one is multi-point. Multi-point means a multi-point, also called multi-drop connection, is one in which more than two specific devices share a single link. So there is one link, but there are more than two nodes. Nodes means computer or devices such as computer, printer, etc. So multi-point or multi-drop connection is one in which more than two specific devices share a single link. In multi-point environment, the capacity of the channel is shared either spatially or temporally. So there are two types of sharing of the capacity of the channel, that is spatially or temporarily. If several devices can use a link simultaneously, it is a spatially shared connection. That means if more than two devices share the link simultaneously, it's a spatially shared connection. If users must take turns, it's a time shared connection. So if a user must take a turns, it's a time shared connection. So that's all about the connection, types of connection. The second one is the physical structure has physical attributes. The first one we have already seen, that the connection, type of connection, and the second one is physical topology. So we will continue this in the next class. So thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, please subscribe my channel and share, comment. Thank you.